In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the new Samsung Galaxy S24 FE. Stay tuned. Alright everyone, hopefully guys are having a good day. Hopefully everyone is safe out there. We finally have the Galaxy S24 FE in the house right here. I did get this in the graphite color. They didn't have any other color there, so there's that. We do also have the gray color. We have mint, we have yellow, I believe in Europe and in Asia, and we also have that blue color on this device as well. This device retails for $649, and I believe last year the Galaxy S23 FE released at $599, so a little bit of a price bump right here. That is definitely going to be the biggest thing that I'm going to talk about in this video, is going to be the price, because it is so closely priced to the Galaxy S24. This is going to be very hard to recommend, so I'm just going to say that off the bat. This is $649, and currently at Best Buy right now you guys can get the regular Galaxy S24, the full flagship version of this device, for only $719. So only $70 more you get that device. However, there are many different reasons to buy this device, since you can save a ton of money on this device. Whether you're going to sign a contract with a carrier, you're going to get some port-in deals on this device, like at Metro by T-Mobile. You guys can get this device for about $199 with port-in, which is really decent. And of course, on Samsung's website, you guys can save up to $400 trading in your older Samsung devices. So obviously there's going to be some reasons to purchase this device, but if you guys are wanting to purchase this device outright, I would say wait for those Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals. All right, so now that we got that all out of the way, this device is honestly not too far off from the Galaxy S24. We have 8 gigabytes of RAM inside this device, 128 gigabytes of internal storage. We cannot expand our storage via micro SD card, which kind of sucks honestly. So if you want that, definitely go elsewhere. We also have 4700 milliamp battery inside of here, so we do have some extra milliamps or extra battery inside this device compared to the Galaxy S24, which I don't think is going to make a crazy difference, but I will definitely let you guys know in the full review. We also have that 25 watt wire charging and the 15 watt wireless charging as well. I think the biggest difference is going to be that instead of the Snapdragon 3rd gen, we're going to have the Exynos 2400E, which is Samsung's in-house processor. I know a lot of people don't like the sound of that, but this has actually been charting pretty well in the Geekbench scores. So I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, but let's go ahead and unbox this and I'll tell you more about this device right now. It's a pretty simple unboxing. Let's go ahead and peel this off right here. All right, and there is the device. I didn't think it would honestly look this good. Also, this is going to be a more glossier phone compared to the regular S24. That's kind of more of a matte color you get on those devices. But I still think this looks really good, but watch out for those fingerprints, because they are going to be everywhere if you guys do not wear a case. All right guys, so here is the back of the Galaxy S24e. I honestly think it looks quite good. At the bottom right here, we of course have the Samsung logo, and the back of this device right here is going to be the same as the front of the device. We are going to be locked in with Gorilla Glass Victus Plus on the front and back, and we are going to have an aluminum frame all around the body. So this is definitely going to be a very premium build, so don't worry about that. Going over to our camera setup, we have our triple camera setup right here. Our main cam is going to be a 50 megapixel wide angle camera. This is going to be a dual pixel PDAF camera with of course optical image stabilization. Our secondary is going to be our 8 megapixel telephoto, and of course our third camera is going to be a 12 megapixel ultra wide right here. And of course, this is capable of HDR as well, and we can shoot up to 4K at 120 frames per second. Right side of the phone, we have the volume up and down rocker, and just below that, we have the power button. Obviously, pretty tactile and clicky. This is definitely a nice premium feeling phone. At the top of the phone, we do have a noise canceling mic, and of course, we have our SIM slot right here. And if you guys do want to go ahead and use multiple SIMs, since this only offers one, you guys can use multiple eSIMs on this device, so that's always there. Left side of the device, of course, we have our band, and at the bottom of this device, another noise canceling mic. We have a speaker, and of course, we have our USB Type-C port. But let's go ahead and take off this little screen protector right here. Always satisfying to do so, but we're gonna go ahead and boot this up, and I'll see you guys in a second. Another pretty impressive thing about this device I forgot to mention is we have Android 14 on this device, One UI 6.1, so we're going to have pretty much the suite of all of the AI features, so you're not going to be missing anything on this device that the Galaxy S24 has in terms of features. And we also do get the same software updates, so we get 7 years of operating system updates and 7 years of security patches on this device as well. Also inside this box, I forgot to mention, we have our USB Type-C to Type-C data cable. We have our quick start guide, terms and conditions, and of course we have our SIM ejector tool in here as well. Alright guys, so we are booted up right here, and I have to say the display looks good. Definitely looks like a flagship display. This is going to be a dynamic AMOLED 2x display, 120 Hz refresh rate, 1900 nits peak brightness. So 1900, that's pretty decent. So in direct sunlight, totally going to be usable. This is going to be very, very decent in direct sunlight. The other thing that I didn't really talk about was this is going to be much bigger than the S24, the bigger brother. So that's 6.2 inches, and this is going to be 6.7 inches. So this is quite a big phone right here. And if you guys are not wanting a bigger phone, then you may not want to get this one, because this feels like a phablet for sure. As far as the resolution, it's going to be 1080 by 2340, and this is going to have a 385 ppi on the density scale. One thing I do want to test, however, is going to be that fingerprint sensor on this device. So let's go ahead and check that out. Very, very nice optical fingerprint sensor on here. It works pretty decently, even when the display is off. Works nice, super quick, super accurate. I don't think we were gonna find anything bad there. Again, we do have all of the AI features that the Galaxy S24 has. So we're going to have circle to search and all of that other good stuff in here. But we also have Samsung DeX as well. So it's really nice to see that we have DeX. If you guys want that laptop experience, whether you're traveling and you guys want to use multiple monitors to do your work and stuff, it is definitely great to see that we have this on the lower Galaxy S24 FE. Of course, a bunch of the other stuff we have in the drop-down menu. We have the interpreter, we have modes, do not disturb, multi-control right here, our quick share, our native screen recorder and screenshot, of course, our link to Windows, mobile data, hotspot, all that good stuff that we usually have on here. And as you guys know, on unboxings, I don't go too into detail on these. I tend to do multiple videos like tips and tricks, and in my full review I'm going to let you know what I think about this phone. But let's go ahead and take a look at the camera, let's take a look at the speakers, let's take a look at the display in action, pull up a 4K video and see how it looks. The other thing that I notice is everything is flat about this phone. So if you guys are liking the flat phones and you guys want a flat screen, this is going to feel good in the hand. It's not too rectangular where you're going to feel like this device is uncomfortable in your hand by any means. It's definitely a bigger device though, so I definitely have to say that about the form factor. But all around, pretty flat, and I think it's a sexy device. All right guys, so we got good old Pikachu right here. We're gonna go ahead and take a photo real quick. I did get this at the Haneda airport in Japan. I did come back from Japan recently, and I do have some photos I do want to share later on with my Pixel 9 Pro review. So you'll see those in a different video. But yeah, just off the rip right here, beautiful camera. We get some beautiful detail in here, pretty color accurate, no complaints so far. Of course, we're gonna go into the full review later on, but this photo just right off the bat looks good. Of course, not full review. We're going to take a look at more of that later though. And of course, we have the Galaxy AI features in here for our photos and stuff like that, like photo assist, drawing assist, photo ambient wallpaper. So we have some cool stuff on here that we could use for this. We'll check it out later though. All right guys, now let's test out these speakers on this device. Of course, we have one speaker in our headset and we have one speaker at the bottom. So we have a stereo speaker setup. Let's see how these sound though. Yeah, so no complaints. Speakers sound good. They're super loud. I don't really see any difference between last year's S23 FE and this year's S24 FE. But yeah, definitely loud. It's definitely going to give you a decent stereo speaker experience. It's not anything crazy though. All right, guys. So as far as the display goes, we can go up to 2160p, 60 frames per second, and this is capable of HDR with HDR compatible videos. So yeah, let's see how this looks. Yeah, guys, as far as the display goes, it looks great. This is definitely what you're going to get on a normal flagship device. Of course, dynamic AMOLED 2 times on here, 120 hertz refresh rate, 1900 nits peak brightness, and the colors on here look very, very decent as well. So no issues whatsoever. This is definitely going to be a flagship experience, and I don't think you're going to get anything taken away if you get the S24 FE as far as like screen quality. It looks good. Alright, guys, so as far as my first impressions of the Galaxy S24 FE, I don't think this device is too bad at all. I think it definitely checks a lot of the boxes off for a lot of people out there. The one thing I would say, however, is since the Galaxy S24 is so closely priced at $720, and this is only $650, I would say if you guys are going to pick up this device, maybe do a trade-in on Samsung's website. You guys can save some money that way, or just wait till Cyber Monday and Black Friday comes around and you guys can get a deal on this device, because I don't think $650 is justified when the Galaxy S24 is so closely priced. Yeah, guys, that was my unboxing and first impressions of the Galaxy S24 FE. I will be doing many more videos and much more coverage on this device, such as tips and tricks videos, and of course my full review later on. But if you guys have any questions, leave them down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, drop that like, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell if you guys want to be notified every time I upload a new video. This has been Safan from TechRight. Peace out, Tech Gang.